Hello, Taurus. I am Ulrich. I'm Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the Lenormand card reading for your love life for the month of November. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Taurus for the month of November. And these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart, or for some of you on your time of birth. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those elements. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current situation, to your current love situation. However, if the object and the related video does not match your first choice, please check the other videos that are directly connected in the same session. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, the matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Taurus, here we go for your love card reading for the month of November 2021. Hello Taurus, and welcome to the shell or the water group for your love card reading for the month of November. As we see here, the first card is the house and the last card is the moon. This means this laying is closely to the house. Things are happening in the house about feelings, emotions, everything that is close to the house is happening here, and to ourselves also. These 2 cards are closely connected, but we will go in the details now. The first card that we see here is the house. And combined with the heart, this points to that our family life is mostly happy, or we have a happy or loving home. There's a general happiness here. There's well-being. Normally also this points to abundance and enough work, because the moon also brings work. So possibly you work in the house, this is possible, or you work at home, or you have your own business. This is what we are seeing here. It's not always only about love, but also sometimes immediately the job is intertwined in the lane. Anyway, here we see that it's possible that we work at home, as I said. Also, there's a lot of loyalty, there's a lot of feelings, emotions, like-mindedness. The people that are living with us are like-minded. They are close to us. We have emotions, we have feelings with them here. There's loyalty towards the family. There's a loving family. Also, the house likes to things keep private. So if there is a business also in the home and the business is in the home and we live there also, there will be a lot of privacy also, like the privacy and the business will be strictly separated, because the house can have certain rules, regulations. So we will keep our private life separate from our public life. Anyway, this is the right house for you. You like to be there. There's a firm and strong foundation, because the house likes to have a strong foundation and the moon likes to feel good there. So here we see a very good combination of these 2 cards. Also, you like working at home, you like being at home. There's a strong feeling of being home. You like probably what you do. You love yourself and also probably the people around you and your loved ones around you. There's a contentment here. Your family is the favorite one here. This is what we are seeing. They are close to you. These are all things that are connected to the house. If there are small arguments, these small arguments are worked out easy, especially with the moon. We ask about each other's feelings, but as I said, the house can be a little bit strict, sometimes with some rules and regulations. There's a strong also separation from certain things from private life and love life. Anyway, the lovers also here, the couple could be very busy with the business, and they need to implement certain rules and regulations for coming together, for having a relationship. That's why also sometimes there is rules and regulations needed. Then we have the heart and the moon. Here we see this points to deep emotions with our lover, with the people that we love, with our partner. It's possible also that we are seeing here. The moon is also creativity, things that come out of our mind, like mindlessness. Sometimes the moon is also artistry, but it's especially close to the work. So here we can create things of our own at the home itself. So we create something of our own in our house environment. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there's a kindness here, a givenness towards each other. There's love, creativity going on here. With this combination, sometimes the moon can be a little bit shy for giving love. Sometimes in some combinations we see that the moon can withdraw a little bit. Sometimes also the moon can be a little bit moody. There can be sometimes some moodiness in the home, but all in all, it's balanced out here by the heart. Anyway, this points also that you have a creative heart for your work, as I said. If you do some investments in your home, you want these investments to be solid on the long run. Probably also you invest in your loved ones, in their education, in their solid foundation, so they can later on persevere in life. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also that we like the water, we like water around us. Sometimes with the moon is also the water. It attracts the water. The moon also attracts a lot of customers. The moon works like an attraction. We know the moon has a circle, and we have the tides. So the moon attracts the water. So it also attracts the people. So it's very good for business, this combination. Possibly also your customer like to be with you. Customers like to be with you. They like to come to your place. Here also we see if we have time with the lover, if we take time also, there's a lot of romanticization here going on here. We try to spend nights alone if we have a family. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. The moon sometimes has a way also for making things emotional, and sometimes sadness, and sometimes this sadness is not really founded, but there could be some sadness here also. With the moon, it's like that. As I said, it's a little bit moody. Also, there is a lot of empathy towards the family members. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the house and the moon. We're going to mirror the cards now towards each other. It's possible also that you invite some people in your home for business, but it's also possible if you're not yet in love, if this is a new love, you invite a lover in your home or in your workplace or in the place where you work. Maybe you want to show your creativity, maybe you want to show your work, maybe there's a common field here with this person. This is what we are seeing here. If this person visits you, there will be a lot of respect for your work. They will be saying, oh, this work is very creative. They didn't see this side of you. Sometimes the moon hides things because it's behind the sun, so it hides its creativity. And maybe here you show in intimate sphere to your loved one your creativity, and this person is surprised by it because the moon is shy. It don't show always what it has in petto, what it has inside. The moon sometimes keeps the things inside, its creativity inside. Anyway, here we see here also that if these people come to us, they are they say we have a very broad imagination. We are very creative, artistic here at home. Anyway, this is a very strong combination for self-employment at home, maybe even cooperation with a potential partner or with a partner. Also around you, the people will know you. You're renowned in a positive way. The people know what you're doing. Excuse me, even if you're not showing up, they know, they are aware what you're doing here. They know what your job is. It's possible also that part of your house is private for your work. You have a creative studio, you create something you really like. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe this studio or this place where you work is off territory for the children, for people around you, because that is your sanctuary. Maybe they are allowed to come there if you're not working. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, also we see here there's a strong influence from our parents, maybe on our job field, on the roots where we are come from. We could have similar emotions here that we are experiencing here, or it's possible that our parents or the people that we come from in our relatives have also independent businesses. They are also creative, or some of them are creative. Anyway, there's a strong intuition towards each other. If your partner is not feeling well, you're very observative, even if you're not seeing each other, you know there is something wrong. There's like an intuition here with the family. There's a lot of emotionality here with this combination. And so, Taurus, for the water group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short card reading. If you want the extensive card reading for your sign, please check out the 9-card reading that we do each month for your sign. It's very extensive, a lot of details about your life each month. Anyway, also you can see the short financial philosophical card readings that we do for your sign. It's all available on my channel. And as I said, I want to thank you for your time you spend on my channel, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Aerosol or the Air group for your short love card reading for November 2021. As the first card here, we see the Cid. The Cid is a card of sudden events, and in combination with the heart, sometimes this can give a heartbreak or our heart is broken. This is what we are seeing here. In some areas also it can point to that we having a breakup with our lover. And for some people also it can point that there are some issues with their heart physically here. This is what we are seeing here also. It would mean that you are planning to do some heart surgery. Maybe it's something that is already coming for a long time and you are planning it. Maybe we have the fish here. It could be quite an expensive operation that you are about to undergo. Anyway, coming back to the heart, the love life here, we can also see with this combination that there is a broken heart. Anyway, there's some compassion here, there's some sadness here why this relationship is ending. Maybe it ended out of jealousy here, maybe after this love affair ends, there is love sickness, there is heartache, there is still a longing, but we know we cannot continue like this. We want to cut ourselves off from this person. We take stock, we think about the situation, what is going on. Maybe there were a lot of emotions involved, especially with the fish, and we don't want anymore. Maybe it always hurts us. This is what we are seeing here. At the point, maybe we reconsider, but then we change our mind again. Maybe because we experienced some tenderness before in this relationship, but in a way also we want to forgive. We don't want to carry for the rest of our life. Even we were hurt because there's still some caring about these people, even though there were emotional wounds or that are happened here with this combination with these two people. Or with this combination for the group here. Then we have the heart and the fish. This is a very good combination for money, but we have the Cid here, so I'm going to explain it. It has both sides now. So here we see that we like to make money. We're probably very good in making money. We have high financial ambitions. Probably we have already a substantial amount of money. If we have not, we have here abilities for making a lot of money. This combination also is not only fruitful for money, but it means also we attract a lot of people. We attract money. Also on the physical front, we attract partners. In some cases, this could also mean, and maybe this was the reason for the breakup, this means friends with benefits. So this could we see also with this arrangement. Maybe you had an arrangement like that and one of the both partners wanted more in this relationship and the other one was not willing to go the distance here. This is what we are seeing here, but it doesn't mean that the connection was not there, but for some reason, maybe this person is very focused, or one of the partners is very focused on his ambitions, on his life, on his life target. And maybe there's difficulties here for paying attention to the lovers because he's very focused on getting stability in his life. This is what we are seeing here. But normally this is an easy relationship, but of course, all parties need to be willing to commit themselves. Sometimes this points to no string affairs, but maybe one want this no string affair also, but due to some emotional reasons, this person get involved emotionally, and now this leads to certain conflict. This is what we are seeing here. We want to give and take, but maybe one party want to give and the other party sometimes don't want to take. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, if we work on the work front, this points also that we have a lot of emotional support of the people around us. Here, this is what we are seeing here. Probably you like your job a lot with this combination. You like what you're doing. You have a sense and intuition. Also, your work, your heart is really up your work for making money. You really like what you're doing. Probably there's a lot of people around. Sometimes this points to stock markets, always handling money. This is what we are seeing here. This could also point literally to a love for money. We like to gather money, not necessarily extreme materialism, but we like to have money. We like to have it. It gives us a sense of security. It makes us stable. And Taurus likes to be stable. He likes to have his feet on the ground. And it's in a way, it fits Taurus to become stable. He wants to have his feet on the ground. He wants to want to have his own things. He wants to be stable so he can relax at a certain age in his couch there, and he sits and he watches the TV and he don't have worries anymore. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, as I said, one of the both parties could be very infatuated and the other wants some distance. It all depends on the age here of the people here. Then we have the sit and the fish. This is a more difficult combination. This combination is very prosperous for money, but this one is, there's possibility now for the moment that business is not working as you would like it to be. Maybe there's a possibility here that the market or the business where you're in is not functioning 100%, maybe due to some crisis in your specific area where you are functioning in, or maybe it's due to the crisis that we see on the world front. But here we see there's a disruption here. There's a sudden disruption and disrupted your life. It disrupted your flow of income, but the sit has two sides. It means that this interruption probably came suddenly, but the other side is suddenly it comes back. So if you had experienced a sudden interruption, then if it came like this, also the start of gaining money, it comes back the same way. So this is the advantage of the sit. It starts and it begins. It starts and it stops. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, if you are in a difficult financial situation, of course, you will calculate, you will take stock of your financial situation, exactly where your business are or where you financially are. If there are things to be settled, you will settle them or you will already settle them. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible if it's too difficult, you temporarily end this kind of business. Because it's not going. And sometimes also this points to black market. Maybe you earn money off the books in another field for balancing yourself out. This sometimes also points to selling things on the black market. This is what we are seeing, or earning black money. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that we do risky investments. Be careful with doing risky investments because with the sit, it can go both ways. So we need to be careful here with this combination if we do risky business, especially Taurus like to be stable. So be careful if you do risky business here. Anyway, probably you see that you need to adjust your lifestyle from before. Maybe you need to lessen your lifestyle. It's not so expensive anymore. So you need to divide so you can still pay everything in your house. It's possible also that you compartmentalize your business, that certain things in your business, if you have business on several fronts, that you cut certain things in your business and you let them go, and only the things that are viable, that you keep them. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, we balance our account here. If we have financial debts, we settle them because we want to have a clean slate. We want to be ready to restart. It's possible also that you already start calculating what are your taxes is going to be with this combination. Anyway, this is all for Taurus for the air group for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short love reading. It was more about finances and business, but sometimes it happens. It's mostly, sometimes it's combined. So here it's combined. Anyway, I hope you get a little bit wiser out of it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. If you want a philosophical financial card reading, we do also philosophical financial card readings for the sign of Taurus. And if you want a more extensive card reading about your personal life, we do the 9 card reading each month. We do 4, so you can choose there. They are very extensive and very in detail for the sign of Taurus. Anyway, thank you for your time, and I'm sure we will see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the Stone Group for your for your love card reading for November 2021. As the first card here, we see the ring. The ring is the sign of commitment, and then combined with the clouds, maybe there's some issues in the relationship that need to be worked out. Maybe there's a loyalty problem. Maybe this relationship is not sincere anymore for one of both partners here. But in a way, also, it could mean that you catch a lucky break, but we will see later on, because this is the best card of the deck. So this is a little bit in contradiction with the rest of the reading, but we will start with the first 2 cards and we will combine the whole thing later on. Anyway, it could mean here that we are doubting about this relationship. If you are married, because the ring is sometimes a symbol of marriage, if you're married already, it could mean that the marriage is going up and down, especially with the clovers. One day you're high and the next day you're low. It's like the marriage is a little bit unbalanced here. If you have a relationship or you started a relationship with a person, it could also be like that. We have heights, we have lows. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes it's a little bit unstable and it's not really comfortable or settled down here. This is what we see here. Anyway, there could be a kind of confusion here around this relationship about commitments and promises that we made. Maybe this, if this is an engagement, you feel uncertain, you're not sure to get through to it. Maybe you want out, maybe you want stay in. There's like a kind of crisis going on here, and the crisis goes, the crisis comes. It's like that here. This is what we are seeing. Maybe we separate certain things from our partner. We keep certain things for ourselves. For certain things, we come together. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also with this combination that there are some other people involved in this relationship, and that there's another woman or another man in a way involved. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Excuse me. Anyway, here we feel unsure if this link is really stable. Maybe we don't feel the stability, and it makes ourselves also uncomfortable. The Taurus likes to be sure, he likes to be stable, but here we see insecurity, instability. Maybe there's some secrecy going on here. This is what we are seeing here. There's confusion if this partner really is for us or not here. This is what we are seeing. Then we have the clouds and the clovers here. Maybe we don't think too positive about this relationship. Maybe we think too negative about it. We see only the negative sides, but I'm sure here there's a positive side also here. Maybe for both parties or one of both parties has a lack of focus. With the clouds, sometimes we need to focus on things. And if this is about the relationship or the love life, maybe there's not enough focus here. Maybe there's something else going on in the life here, and we need to focus more on the relationship. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes this could be the issue here. Anyway, there could be some disappointment here going on here. This disappointment, you need to find out where this is exactly coming from. You need to get out of this confusion. You need to focus your mind where is the problem. Sometimes with the clouds, it's difficult to find the problem. This is the problem with the clouds. We sometimes have no focus because the clouds cover up things here. This is what we are seeing here. But normally, this kind of situation don't last very long, especially with the clovers next to it. But there is something going on here. It's like we cannot focus our mind here. here we see also that we have maybe, if the partner asks us something, that you have the feeling that the other one says, you have the feeling that the other one has the attitude from I don't care, or it's the other way around, you don't care. This is what we see here with this combination, but it doesn't necessarily, it could be a temporary situation here that is going on, or maybe this whole thing is transforming, something is need to be cleared up here. Then we have the ring and the clovers here. Then we see if this whole confusion is worked out. Here we see that the situation turns in a positive thing. Maybe some things are disappearing out of this relationship, or there was a certain problem, and this problem becomes clear for the both of you, and you can advance in this relationship. Here, there's a healing going on. There's a resolution here. Things are solved out here. We can move on here. We can move forward, and we can become more stable here with this relationship. It's possible in the beginning you want to tread lightly, and you are not sure if you want to commit. This is possible, but this is a positive opportunity that you are having here. This is positive. Also on the work front, the same applies, because the ring, sometimes it points to contracts that we have or our work situation. So the same could be a little bit on the work front, that the situation is clouded, but after it turns out in a positive deal here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible even that we receive a charm, a bracelet or something from our partner. So there is more commitment, there's more bounding here. This is what we see here also. Anyway, in the beginning, it could all be a little bit light, not too heavy. Maybe you don't want to pressure this relationship, or you want to make sure it's stable here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, in the beginning, when you restart, it's positive, but it could be a little bit on shaky ground here. Maybe you need to move slow here for proceeding in this relationship. So Taurus, for the stone group, this is all, or the earth group for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. It's a little bit foggy with the clouds, that's how it is. It's a foggy card. You will see how it works out. Anyway, you can also, if you want more information, you can check the monthly extensive card reading that we do for the sign of Taurus. I'm sure you can find more information there, because that is very extensive. If you are interested in your financial card reading, we do also short financial card readings, philosophical card readings, and you can check those out also. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the matches for the fire group for your love card reading for the month of November. As the first card here, we see the key, combined with the heart, that actually gives a very good combination. But with the bouquet, there could be, you could sometimes have the feeling here that you are not sure about this relationship, or the other party is not sure. But we will see here how this works out. But in general, it's a good combination, and there are solutions. But it's possible the overall feeling for this laying is that maybe one of the both persons is not absolutely sure, but the key can give the answer, meaning if you want, you can. The answer is yes, but both need to be willing to commit. This is what we are seeing here, but we go into details now. The key and the heart here, this means that if you want this relationship, it can work as you exactly think it. But as I said, both need to be willing. It means also that one of both parties, their heart is unlocked. So we are open here for this love. This is what we are seeing here. It also opens new perspectives, this life. But as I said, you are the one in control here for this. There could be a destiny for you both here. There could be some soul mating here, and it's an insignificant, a very significant love here for you. You could also express your love here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. You could really, maybe you didn't let a person come so close to you before, but you're now willing to do so. But maybe the possibility is that the other one is not sure also. maybe you're both onshore. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also that this is a question of priorities. Maybe you are closely connected to your work or to your creativity, because this is the card of creativity. Sometimes here this can point that we are very busy with our work. You could have a very creative work. You could be involved in artisticity. It could take a lot of time for you, this artisticity, and maybe there's less time for this relationship. This is what we are seeing. So here we see we have the key in our hands, but we need to adjust certain things. Anyway, here we have the ability also to learn to love. Here we have the ability here to learn more emotionally, gently here, to the loving approach here. This is what we are seeing. If we do so, it's possible that the other party opens his or her heart. This is what we are seeing here. But there is some slowness here going on here. There need to be first an understanding and acceptance here that both parties exactly know where they are. It's possible that you are unwilling to cross too fast certain borders that you have set for yourself, or one of the both has. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible that one of the both, he or she want to go in it by all means, and the other one is not sure. This is what we are seeing here. This is ruled by Venus, and sometimes Venus can have a hard time for deciding if she really want to go into it. But once she said yes, she stick to it. That's the other side. Then we have the heart and the bouquet here. As I said here, this is a little bit an unbalanced, shaky situation that we are having here with this combination. But there's solutions possible if you want. There is a possibility here for happiness. This can also point that we are very happy with our work. Our work could be very creative. Our work could open a lot of doors for us. And maybe we are literally a lot behind doors, closed doors for our work. This is possible here also. And that's, as I said, this could be part of the problem here with this combination. Anyway, there is a possibility here for a blossoming love. Romance here is possible. This is what we are seeing. There's a lot of attraction here. Also, possibly both parties are quite good looking or handsome. Here, this is what we are seeing. Or the woman is pretty and the man is quite handsome. This is not the problem, because there's physical attraction here also between the two parties here that we are seeing here. Anyway, there's affection also. There's nothing missing here, but it's like the two don't want to commit here or melt down here. This is what we are seeing here. There is admiration, there is flirting, everything is here. You dress up for each other, you go out with each other, but it's like the glue is still not there. The glue is not yet there. Then we have the key and the bouquet. Here it points also maybe that this unwillingness to commit, it could be a smart move, meaning here both parties want to see if this is like a smart move. They want to check out each other if this is really going on the long run. It could also mean that they have a very original approach in the relationship field, a different approach than other people. Anyway, this points that you can easily work problems out because you have Venus out and here, and you have the key. Both of these cards, this is the card of renewal and this is the card of solution. So you can work things easy out. It's not there's a drama going on here, but it's like there's a lack of commitment here, or maybe both are too smart and they want to keep their independence. Sometimes Venus wants to keep her independence, and it doesn't mean that specifically points to the woman, but Venus sometimes like to be free, and the other one has the key, and Venus want to flirt. So here is what we see. It doesn't mean there are other parties involved. That's not it, but sometimes it's a question of commitment here that the glue is missing. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there will be a lot of these people are probably also friends. So there's a lot of idea sharing. So here we test each other how smart we are. This is what we are seeing. This combination can also be very smart on the artistic field, on the creative field. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So this is actually the card of here that we have of of Taurus. So it means here there's a lot of artistry. Taurus likes to touch things, he likes to create things. So here, this is what we are seeing. There's a lot of solutions here, communication about with the partner. Maybe the partner is creative also, and there's a lot of communication on the artistic field. This is what we are seeing here. But there, if you want, you can put the worries here behind you, but maybe as I said here, there's something missing here. The glue is missing. Anyway, there's fun here in the relationship. Also, there could be sexuality here, because the key and the bouquet, it means that there is interaction on the sexual field here, because the key opens literally physical and mental doors here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, it's possible also with this combination that we are thinking of doing a total makeover of ourselves. We dress differently, we change our hairstyle, maybe we go out for some suntan. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there will be a lot of attention from the partners towards each other. They pay attention to each other. They discuss about beauty in life here and beautiful things around. Maybe they like sweets, candies, all the joy, the good things of life. Taurus likes to eat and enjoy life here. This is what we are seeing here, because Venus likes to enjoy life. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There could be here very enjoyable things here with this combination. Anyway, here we see that also there's a lot of sociability here with friends, with people that we love. So also this couple probably goes out with other people. They communicate a lot with these people. So here, this is what I see here. In general, this is a very positive laying here for creativity, for work. But as I said here, maybe there's something missing, but you will find out for yourself, or maybe you already know because you have the key here. You're smart enough. You probably know the answer already. Anyway, for the fire group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading, Taurus. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check the other 3 card readings that are immediately connected here. If you're interested in philosophical financial card readings, we do those also. You can find them on my channel. If you want more information about your love life and your general life, you can find that on my channel. We do very extensive card readings with 9 cards, and you can find them on my channel also for the sign of Taurus. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.